Assalamu alaikum everyone. In the last episode, we discussed the return of Jesus, not as a literal descent, but as a spiritual revival through a man from this ummah. Today, let's talk about the mission of that man, Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad, the promised Messiah and Mahdi. The 19th century was a time of crisis for Islam. Christian missionaries were converting thousands of Muslims and attacking the Prophet Muhammad, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. Arya Samaj mocked Islamic history and beliefs. Atheists called religion obsolete. And many Muslims, paralyzed by defeatism, had stopped thinking and striving. Instead, they waited for a Messiah with a sword to rescue them. But what Allah sent was a Messiah with a pen, not to conquer lands, but to conquer hearts. His mission was the mission of peace and revival. Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad declared the jihad of this age is not with the sword, it is with the pen. References Siraj-e-Munir. He wrote over 80 books defending Islam, including Barahin-e-Ahmadiyya, a groundbreaking defense against Christian polemics, atheists, and Arya Samajis. The philosophy of teachings of Islam presented to the world parliament of religions. Ark of Noah, a call to spiritual purity and moral revival. His writings were like divine sword of truth, cutting down falsehood without spilling a drop of blood. Through the Lahore Ahmadiyya movement, his mission reached every continent. Khwaja Kamaluddin established the working Muslim mission in England. Maulana Sadruddin built the Berlin Mosque in Germany. Maulana Muhammad Ali's translation and commentary of Holy Quran that introduced Islam to the millions in the West. They entered Christian stronghold without protest, without fear, and without compromise. And what was the result? Lord Hadley, a British nobleman, accepted Islam. Professors, thinkers, and seekers of truth across Europe embraced the Islamic faith. In places like Trinidad, South Africa, Suriname, Fiji, and USA, the call of Tawheed rang out. Long before most Muslim organizations had even imagined global dawah, when Muslims were waiting for Jesus to come and save them, the promised Messiah's champions were already spreading the Holy Quran, defending the Prophet Muhammad, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, and refuting Christian polemics in the very homeland of their attackers. That is a victory. And what is the conclusion? A Messiah without sword, yet stronger than army. He didn't shed blood, he shed light. He didn't raise a nation of warriors. He raised a nation of writers, scholars, and servants of truth. He didn't change Islam, he purified it. So now we ask, when Christians were attacking Islam, when atheists were mocking faith, when Muslims were lost in sectarianism and passivity, who stood up, who defended the Prophet Muhammad, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, who revived Islam with dignity, the promised Messiah, appointed by Allah not to create a new religion, but to revive the final one. In the next episode, we will reflect on how this mission became a spiritual revolution and how the confusion around words like Nabi and Rasul began, despite his clear denial of prophethood. Until then, reflect on this question. Isn't the victory of pen the true miracle of our age? Wassalam, wa akhir dawana, and alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.